are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Pistons coming to town hoping to notch this one here in this one-game road trip. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and will be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top-caliber teams face it off on the hardwood to do battle.
And right now for the Pistons, they've already shown they're going to be a dangerous team this season. It's just a matter of whether or not they can take that next big step.
And if they truly want to be mentioned among the title hopefuls, they've got to improve steadily over the course of the season.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson is out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's McMillan in at the 4. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Johnson at the elbow, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And so it's New York with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a count.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now here's Freak after the miss from Reggie Jackson. That drops. 9 points for Freak.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
From deep three-point range, and again, New York with the triple.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Jackson kicks to Drummond, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And both free throws good for Drummond. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Freak. Second chance shot, and Sanders lays it in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks, and that one's good. Freak.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
The Knicks leading by 12. For the 3. The rebound by Johnson. For Detroit, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Detroit, no good that time either. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Memphis.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And a wide open look for Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got 19 points.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Jackson gets the bucket.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
And here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Freak. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Henderson for Aaron Aflalo.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Count that one. 25 points for Freak.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And he finished it off with the lay-in. Freak's got 27 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Takes a three, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Freak. Freak's got 30.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Hill, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Detroit. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Meeks. Screen by Smith. Here's Morris. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
For 3. And it's Freak missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Pope loose and stolen by Freak. All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
He had a nice open look right there. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
That's good. 42 points for Freak.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And here again, the Knicks in transition. Up the court they go. Puts one up from 19. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Harris. And stolen by Williams. Freak with it. Jackson on him. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Freak.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
There's the bucket. Good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The three. An amazing shot.